psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Hi everyone, good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to my live stream. Today we will be talking about how tarot and astrology can both give you accurate answers and sometimes can give you the same answer. Thank you for listening and watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. If you're new or not, make sure you hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you'll get all notifications every time I go live or upload a brand new video. Make sure you check out my second channel on Vimeo, vimeo.com/Lamarr Townsend Tarot, spelled just like my YouTube name. The links to all my social media and my website will be in the description box below, also in the comment section below on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on my Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Lamarr Townsend Tarot, spelled just like my YouTube name once again. I do post quite often on those platforms. Also, if you would be interested in a personal reading from me, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I would love to read for you. I am an astrologer, a psychic, an energy channeler, and I'm also a tarot reader. So if you would be interested in any of those things, definitely look into getting a reading from me. Here's my website. This is my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, designed by me. You can schedule your reading with me via the Schedule Now button. Check out my book on Amazon, Zodiac Sign Sex Language, my podcast, and my music on iTunes. Also follow me on Instagram. Check out the store section on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Everything is priced from most expensive to least expensive, and like I said, I am an astrologer, psychic, tarot reader, and an energy channeler. So I do astrology, natal chart, birth chart readings. I also do psychic tarot readings. I make bracelets, and I also do candles. So check out my website to see these things, to purchase a reading from me. And yes, thank you all for being here. So this is most likely not going to be too long of a live. Hi Ramona. Hi Gabrielle. How are you all doing? Happy Sunday. This most likely isn't going to be a super long live, because this isn't really a long topic. How tarot and astrology can both give you very accurate readings. Also how psychic, readers, or psychic readings, meaning not using tarot cards, can also give you accurate readings with, or just as accurate readings of a birth chart reading. Okay, so basically, how does this happen? How can you get an accurate reading in a tarot reading and get the same accurate reading or the same answers that you got in that tarot reading in a birth chart reading? Well, because first of all, it's all energy. All right, a birth chart is just basically energy. A birth chart is basically the energy of the placement of the planets in the sky at the time, day, month, and year, and place that you were born. Alright? Tarot readings, psychic readings, are just energy channeling, basically. Well, a good tarot reader, well, not all good tarot readers are energy channelers, but some tarot readers channel the cards with energy. Some tarot readers do just read the cards based on their textbook, descriptions and stuff like that. But oops, Sorry. But a lot of tarot readers are actually energy channelers. Reading cards is basically channeling energy. You ask a question, you shuffle the cards. Shuffling the cards is an act of channeling energy. You know, you're asking the question, you're closing your eyes. Have you ever noticed that every tarot reader kind of has their own ritual in terms of like shuffling the cards, randomizing the cards? Because that's basically what we're doing, is we're randomizing the cards so that we get a random answer, you know, so that we're not biased. Well, that's what a good tarot reader does. But also we're allowing, in a sense, spirit to choose the cards for us, right? In an essence. It's energy, right? So then we lay the cards out, and then the actual reading of the cards is energy. You're pulling energy from the cards, you're pulling energy from ancestors, spirit guides, other entities out there, you know, whatever it is you work with. It's all literally energy. All right. So, but the act of the specificness or the specificity, I think that's how you say that word. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. The actual like accurateness, I'll say, that comes with tarot readings is actually, believe it or not, the question that's asked. That's why I always say to my clients to ask specific questions. All right, because asking specific questions allows you to get specific answers. So a lot of times when people ask very general questions in a tarot reading, you get very general answers. All right. It's important to be as specific as possible when it comes to, you know, and I have a video about this, about how to word your questions when it comes to tarot readings and stuff like that. But that's one thing, even when reading for myself, I try to be mindful of, is being specific, you know. So anyway, the accurateness comes from the question you ask, but also the accurateness comes from the tarot readers or the psychics, in, you know, trust of their own intuition, their own gifts and skills, and ability to channel energy, their ability to accurately assess the cards, which takes energy. It's all energy, right? So that's where basically the accurateness of tarot comes from. The accurateness of a birth chart reading comes from, by the way, keep in mind, it all really, like, you know, aside from all these things, really, really depends on your tarot reader, your psychic, your astrologer that you're going to, you know? Because the energy's there, it's how do they channel the energy, one, and then how do they assess that energy, are the two basic main things that a good tarot reader, a good psychic, or a good astrologer really needs to know how to do. If there's more added to those things, then they're an amazing, you know, keep them, right? But those are the two main things I personally think for a good astrologer, psychic, or tarot reader, you know, to be good at their job. Anyway, I digress. Where does the accurateness come from a birth chart reading? Well, like I was saying, first of all, the main things you need for, like I was saying, the main things you need for a tarot reading, a psychic reading, are the specificness of your question. When it comes to your birth chart reading, the main thing you need in terms of an accurate assessment of your birth chart, your energy, is your birth month, day, year, meaning knowing the month, date, and year you were born. All right? And knowing the time that you were born, as well as knowing the place that you were born. These things are typically on your birth chart, or on your birth certificate, all right? So if you have a birth certificate, sometimes, you know, parents know. It is what it is. If you don't know, then, excuse me. Ooh, that was really a lot. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. It's early in the morning. But if you don't know, that's fine. I've done readings for clients where, you know, sometimes people just don't know when they were born. They don't know where they were born. It's okay. You know, you can still get an accurate assessment, but maybe it won't be as accurate maybe it wouldn't be as accurate if you knew this information about yourself, right? Or about when you were born. So that's when it comes to the specificity of a birth chart. The other accurateness that comes from the birth chart reading is being able, once again, to assess the energy of a birth chart. The basic description of a birth chart is really the placement of the planets in the sky at the time, month, day, year, place that you were born. But it's having the knowledge, the wherewithal of these planets, of these placements, in a chart and things of that nature that really makes a good astrologer, a good psychic. So basically, if you really think about it, or the way I see it, I don't know, I'm an astrologer. I do this for a living. The way I see it is that a lot of one's fate, a lot of one's destiny, a lot of one's basic overall behavioral tendencies, life tendencies, life purpose, can be assessed in a birth chart reading if you really, really know how to read a birth chart. For example, you want to know if you'll get married, I look immediately to the 7th house. Some people ask about their death, I look to the 8th house. People ask about jobs when getting birth chart readings, I'll look at the 7th house, I'll look at the 6th house, and I'll also look at the 2nd house. People want to know about relationships, once again, I'll look at the 5th house, but I'll also look at the 7th house. And depending on if they're, the context, I'll look at the moon, which is the 4th house. But also there's the 4th house, but then you also have a moon placement that could be like in your 12th house. You want to know if someone's cheating, I'll look at the 12th house. I'll look at the 7th house. I'll look at the 5th house. Those are the main tellers. So this is basically how accuracy comes in terms of its birth chart reading. But really, it depends on your psychic. Once again, it really depends on your psychic, your tarot reader, and your astrologer. If they don't know what they're doing, if they don't know their ish, if they're not as in depth in their knowledge, you're gonna get a different experience. All right. But these are the basics of understanding how can I get a birth chart reading? Because I often recommend my clients, you guys know, you guys get readings from me, and I always recommend you all to get a tarot reading if you can, and get a birth chart reading. Because oftentimes what I'll say to you in your tarot reading will come out in your birth chart reading, will be confirmed in your birth chart reading. And I can also predict things through your birth chart reading. I have clients who come to me and are subscribed. I have a subscription service where there's a thing where you, I think it's like $100 a month, and each month I do predictions for you for the month ahead based on your astrology chart. No tarot cards involved, no psychic readings involved. Well, a little psychic because I can't turn it off. But literally, I'm reading your chart and predicting things for you, day by day. So, I say all this to say, birth chart readings can be just as accurate as a psychic reading or a tarot reading. Astrology can just be as accurate as psychic abilities and tarot readings. Period. Hi, Claudable or Claudie? Hi. Hello, Lamarr. Do you go by tropical or sidereal? I think I go by Western. I don't know if that's tropical. Hi, Zuri. Hi, Tamika. Can you predict deaths? To a degree. I don't like to predict them, but yeah, I mean. So, I don't know. I always recommend, for clients who come to me and are like, well, I don't know, I have certain reservations about cards and, psychics, so I'll recommend to them a birth chart reading. I mean, that doesn't involve cards. That doesn't involve tapping into energy, a little bit, right? Because I just can't turn it off. But, you know, like some people are just more comfortable with getting a birth chart reading. I've had clients where there's a service where you can literally get a birth chart reading with me over the phone, a whole 1 hour birth chart reading, and I literally go through every detail of your birth chart. And I go into depth. I mean, I talk about your childhood, your relationship with your parents' relationship with each other, your siblings, your relationship trajectory, your life purpose, the jobs that you're more geared towards. There's a lot that can be looked into in a birth chart, you know. So I think sometimes people underestimate how powerful a birth chart reading can be. For example, I actually have a special, the 2020 special on my website. Maybe before we end the video, I'll show you all that. I have the 2020 special where you get 20 minutes of a psychic tarot reading and then 20 minutes of a birth chart reading. And I think that is enough to show people how powerful both can be side to side. So a lot of people get buy that special from me. Because I've had that special for years now. I think I've had that special maybe for like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I've had to have that special for a while. People will buy that special for me and they'll end up getting a full birth chart reading. They're like, oh my gosh, it was so accurate, I had to buy a full birth chart reading. So I recommend, you know, checking it out. Hi Tamila. Can you predict if Trump and the First Lady would die by COVID-19? Maybe, actually. But I would have to have their accurate birth chart information. I don't know if... Sometimes I wonder if we can fully trust celebrities' birth chart, like birth dates that are out there. Sometimes I'm like, I need to see a birth chart. I need to see a birth certificate, you know. But maybe, probably. I mean, probably. I probably could. Do I want to do that? Not necessarily. No. Just saying. So I mean, that's basically the gist of what I'm saying. Tarot readings, psychic readings can be just as accurate as astrology readings, birth chart readings, natal chart readings. Sometimes one can be more accurate over the other. It really, really depends on the psychic and the astrologer, the tarot reader that you are working with. Some astrologers, psychics, tarot readers are better at one than the other, you know. Or better at one than the others, you know. Hi, Latarsha. How are you? Thank you for being here. So that's my spiel. I don't know. Thank you all for being here. Let me show you all the $55 special really quickly. Because I think that would be a good way to end the show this morning. I may come back later. We'll see. But this is the $55 special. It's right here. It's called the 2020 special 20-minute psychic tarot reading and a 20-minute birth chart overview reading. Alright. It's on my website in the store section. And yeah, it says this is a 20-minute video recorded tarot reading and a 20-minute video recorded birth chart reading that will be sent to your email. And there's a reminder that this is not a full birth chart reading. These are recorded video readings only. Alright? So. And you guys can also see the review as well. Alright. So yeah. Do you guys have any questions before I leave? Lamarr, looking forward to your 2021 reading. What do you mean? I already have a 2021 prediction reading out there. Have you not seen it yet? Let's see. Let me show you all how to look it up. So this is my YouTube subscription page. So you all can see everyone I'm subscribed to. well, barely everyone I'm subscribed to. So just type in Lamarr Townsend. Wait, what are we looking up again? Lamarr Townsend 2021 predictions. And there it is, the 2021 psychic predictions video. So check it out. It's already out there. Maybe I'll do another one, an updated one. But I put this out, I think, maybe like a month ago. Yeah. Try to put on a cute outfit. I put on a cute face. You missed that one? Really, Westy Kid? Alright. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all in the next video. Remember, I am available on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com, for readings. Check out or follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitch at Lamarr Townsend Tarot. I will see you all later. Love and light. Oh wait, Latarsha says, I took my spirit guide suggestions on increasing my water intake and resting, and when I got up this morning, I had lost 5 pounds of excess fluid. Yes. Yes, Queen, you were ready for action in my 2021 predictions video. Yes, I was. Alright, love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Love and light.